Car going from the road and into the River des Peres only to catch fire seconds later. A violent crash on the Morgan Ford Bridge in South City is to blame. And tonight, this craziness is bringing about concern. That wreck happened late last night. People are speaking up about where this happened, saying it's a troubled intersection. But St. Louis police say that intersection at Morgan Ford and Germania is far from the worst, despite what you just saw. News 4's Gabriela Vidal is following this story tonight and hearing what tops this bizarre crash. Gabby?
Yeah, Corey, and I actually spoke to a witness who was here when the crash occurred. He says he was traveling this direction on Morgan Ford Road when he saw a truck driving at what appeared to be 80 miles an hour trying to cross this intersection, but the light was turning yellow. Another car was making a left turn, and then this truck went airborne after hitting that car.
He was going too fast because he was in an F-150 truck. And next thing I know, he hit the car and he went over the bridge. And I parked and went down there and helped him. And the car was semi on fire at the time. And we pulled him out. His leg was the only thing that was hurting at that time, but I know he had more problems.
This is that video of that fiery crash shared with News 4. St. Louis police say they do not have a completed report from the incident, so we don't know the extent of the injuries at this time of the driver who sped off the bridge and the other driver hit. Police data does show that there have been 37 calls for accidents at the same bridge since January 2021. Yet police say there are other areas of high traffic violations, like at Gravois and River des Peres, which has had twice as many calls for accidents in the same time frame. But for residents who live and drive near this intersection, they still want to see changes made to further deter drivers from speeding.
I think maybe just giving the lights more time so that way if someone speeds through, they're not going to hit someone else.
Probably need barriers here and there or some better, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. They just need to slow down. Just need to slow down.
Speaking of barriers, you can see that metal barrier that was hit and actually dented from that crash that happened. And at this time, police don't have any specific or special traffic enforcement measures for this particular area, but they do constantly improve their traffic enforcement measures in other high traffic violation areas or areas where a lot of crashes are happening. And this incident itself is still being under investigation. We'll report any new information we get as it becomes available. Reporting live in South City, Gabriela Vidal, News 4.